Mirror?
Huh?
What humour's the prince of?
Good shallow young fellow. Would have made a good pantler. He would have chipped bread well.
They say Poins has a good wit.
He a good wit? Hang him! Baboon! His wit's as thick as Tewkesbury mustard. There's no more conceit in him than is in a mallet.
Why does the prince love him so then?
Oh, because their legs are both of a bigness, and he eats conger and fennel and drinks off candles' ends for flapdragons and rides the wild mare with the boys and swears with good grace and wears his boots. Very smooth. But the prince himself is such another. The weight of a hair will turn the scales between their avoirdupois.
Not this neighbour, but we'll have his ears cut off. Let us beat him before his fall. Is it not strange desire should so many years outlive performance?
Kiss me, doll.
Saturn and Venus this year in conjunction. What says the almanac to that? And look, whether his man be not lisping to his master's notebook, his counsel keeper.
Thou dost give me flattering busses.
By my troth, I kiss thee with a most constant heart.
I am old. I am old.
I love thee better than I love e'er a scurvy young boy of them all.
What stuff will have a kirtle of? I shall receive money a Thursday, shall have a cap tomorrow. A merry song! Come. It grows late. We'll to bed. Thou'lt forget me when I'm gone.
By my troth, thou wilt set me a-weeping an thou sayest so. Prove that ever I dress myself handsome till thy return, well, hearken to the end.
Some sack, Francis. A bastard son of the king's! And art thou not Poins, his brother?
Oh, thou globe of sinful consonants, what a life dost thou lead?
A better one than thou. I am a gentleman, thou art a drawer.
Very true, sir, and I come to draw you out by the ears.
Now the Lord preserve thy grace. By my troth, welcome to London. Now the good Lord bless that sweet face of thine. Oh, what, are you come from Wales?
Thou horse and mad compound of majesty, by this light flesh and corrupt blood thou art welcome.
Ha, you fat fool! I scorn you!
My lord, he will drive you out of your revenge and turn all to a merriment if you take not the heat. Ah, you horse and candle, mind you. How vilely did you speak of me even now, before this virtuous, honest, civil gentlewoman.
God's blessing on your good heart, sir, and so she is, by my troth.
Didst thou hear me?
Yeah, and you knew me, as you did when you ran away at Gad's Hill. You knew I was at your back and spoke it on purpose to try my patience.
No, not so. I did not know thou wast within hearing.
Oh, I shall drive you then to confess the willful abuse, and then I know how to handle you.
No abuse, Hal, on mine honour, no abuse.
Not to call me pantler and bread chipper and I know not what.
No abuse, Hal.
Oh, no abuse, Hal.
Oh, no abuse, Ned, in the world. Honest, Ned. None. I dispraised him. Before the wicked. That the wicked might not fall in love with him. In the which doing, I have played the part of a careful friend and a true subject, and thy father is to give me thanks for it. No abuse, Hal. None, Ned, none. No faith, boys, none.
See now, whether pure fear and entire cowardice doth not make thee wrong this virtuous gentlewoman to close with us. Is she of the wicked? Or is thine hostess of the wicked? Is thy boy of the wicked? Or honest Bardolph? Whose zeal burns in his nose, of the wicked? Answer, thou dead elm, answer!
The fiend hath pricked down Bardolph, irrecoverable, and his face is Lucifer's privy kitchen, where he doth nothing but roast malt worms. For the boy, there is a good angel about him, but the devil outbids him too.
For the women?
Oh, for one of them, she is in hell already and burns poor souls. For the other, I owe her money, and whether she be damned for that, I know not.
No, I warrant you.
No, I think thou art not. I think thou art quit for that. Marry, there is another indictment upon thee for suffering flesh to be eaten in this house, contrary to the law, for the which I think thou wilt howl.
All vintners do so. What's the joint of mutton or two in an old lens?
You, gentlewoman.
What says your grace?
His grace says that which his flesh rebels against.
Oh, who knocks so loud at the door? Look to the door, Francis!
Ito, how now? What news?
The king, your father, is at Westminster. There are 20 weak and weary posts come from the north. And as I came along, I met and overtook a dozen captains, bareheaded, sweating, knocking at the taverns, and asking everyone for Sir John Falstaff.
Heaven points, I feel me much to blame. So idly to profane the precious time, when tempest of commotion like the south, born with black vapour, doth begin to melt and drop upon our bare, unarmoured heads. Give me my sword and cloak. Falstaff, good night.
Now comes in the sweetest morsel of the night, and we must hence and leave it unpicked. More knocking at the door. How now? What's the matter?